Hey guys, welcome to my live stream of Elex. This is my first live stream ever, and oh my gosh, I already messed up. Um, pardon me about this. Doing resizing while live, that's not the very best, beginning, but, welcome. This is the first time I'm gonna be streaming any video game whatsoever, so I appreciate coming over. I'm not new to Elex, so this should be a very fluid adventure. And I'm gonna start with a new game, and I hope you really enjoy it. The game has some certain awkward moments, especially with the cutscenes. They're kind of funny, but at the same time not really. And yes, this is a Pirahna Bytes game is what I meant to say. Anyway, so let's get started. I'm gonna play normal.
Magalan, home to a civilization of millions. Until the comet hit. Earthquakes shattered its cities. Firestorms swept the planet. And as Magalan fell into darkness, the survivors faced a world that was unrecognizable. Fighting amongst the ruins of the old world, new factions arose. The Berserkers, the Clerics, the Outlaws, each with their own vision of the future. But it wasn't only the struggle for scarce old world resources that drove them, for the comet had brought something new. Elex, an element unknown to Magalan. It could fuel technology, change the evolution of life, open new abilities to those with the will to control it. For the clerics, it drove new technological innovation. For the outlaws, drugs to free their minds. To berserkers, it gave the power of magic. Seduced by Elix's power, some began to consume it. Addicted, overwhelmed, most degenerated into vicious, mindless mutants. But there were some who could control their addiction. To them, at the cost of their emotions, Elex offered strength, focus, and stamina. These people called themselves the Albs. Seemingly unstoppable, the Albs have waged war on all who will stand between them and their need to obtain Elex. Advancing from the frozen wastes of Zakor and their fortress Ice Palace, the Albs threaten the future of all the factions on Magalan. Now, as Alb forces prepare their final assault, Jax, renowned Alb Commander, is sent on a solo mission. One Alb, selected to change the fate of Magalan.
And that Alb must be us, of course. Get out of there pretty quickly, dude. It's exploding.
Elex, you've failed your mission. You know our directive. There can be only one consequence for failure.
Confetti? Nope, not confetti. So this is the beginning, and this is what I meant by the cutscenes being very awkward. Just a moment. Okay, there we go. There you go. And yes, that guy stole everything we have. And if you look at your inventory, we only have an iron bar. Not much to begin with, to be honest. And let me assign. Oh, it's already assigned. And we have something else. We have a potion? Yeah. Which I would gladly assign all the way to 0. What I usually do, basically. And other than that, we have absolutely nothing. Okay, so we have, ooh, a healing plant. Nice, nice. Now, I don't remember how to do combat. I think, yeah, okay, this is how I dodge.
I should be dead. I better move before they come back to finish the job. And I better find a weapon.
Yeah, you should. Well, you have a weapon. It's right at your hip. But I know what you mean. You mean like a real gun or sword or whatever. But yeah, basically, if you're new to Elex, this is a game that has a very beautiful blend of sci-fi and fantasy and post-apocalyptic society, basically. And I really love how Elex mixes it up. At least to me, it's done a bit better than I would say, for example, than most games try. Although granted, you don't really see many examples of magic plus science. I can think of Arcanum as being one of those rare exceptions, but the game is an isometric RPG, so
I must have been here for days. The Elex is gone from my system. I feel weak. Think, Jax. My weapons, my armor. Did Calyx take them? No. If Calyx had seen I was still alive, he would have finished the job. It was someone else. This is Idan, enemy territory. If Calyx returns, or if the Berserkers find me, I'll be dead for sure. Yeah. Old world ruins. Maybe I could find something useful in there.
Oh no, my first enemy, the ferocious rat.
My skin. Look like one of the free people. There mustn't be a scrap of Elex left in my body.
Okay, there we go. I did it. I killed it. But yeah, yeah, Jax, you forgot that there was this sly fox who took all your stuff. Some guy, basically, who looked very sly. So yeah, I can climb up everywhere, basically, but, ooh, a staircase and a passage. Let's go through the passage, and if I know anything, I should save my game whenever I'm going anywhere, because this game, it can be kind of unforgiving. Not quite like Gothic, to be honest, because in my book, Gothic is much lighter when it comes to that, but, it can still hit you pretty hard in some occasions. But it's not really that bad, to be honest. It's something that you can easily adapt to, especially because you can get companions who do all the work for you. Isn't that great? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Have some minions to do all my stuff. Ah, there you go, there's the ferocious fighter. Ah! You missed, buddy. Ow, stop hitting me. I only wish you goodwill. And wow, is that an amazing death pose. Love it. I absolutely adore it. Oh, I'm back to where I was. Great. On top of a waterfall or something. Well, not on top, but nearby, up high. And oh, we found our first currency, Elex, I think. Or was that natural Elex? I think it was natural. Oh, I don't have Elexits. Okay, never mind, that was natural Elex. Which you can use for crafting, for Elex potions, specifically. Oh, and we found our first amulet. The Adventurer's Amulet. That's a weird transition of sound for me. Either that or it's my driver's problems, because I've been having those a lot. Ooh, we got a good amulet. It allows you to do some lockpicking. Awesome, 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 awesome. Now let's get back down to the building we saw. Oops! Don't die, please. I need you alive, Jax. Right, this is where I came from. Interesting. Ooh! Crony U3, dead.
U3, one of my crony units. It looks like it took a lot of damage in the crash. That's insalvageable. I'm wondering where crony U4 is. If it's still active, then I might find it here in a den. Finding that drone would be helpful.
Yeah, I imagine. Having a drone to help you kill stuff is absolutely the best thing ever. Although I'd prefer to have a live companion who can talk. Oh, there's a rat! Death to the rats! I mean, okay, the music piping up, it's making me worry. Oh, and... Oh, no! Ah! Come on. Okay. Ah! Damn it, I'm so bad at dodging in this game. And yeah, and in this game you can have... Oh. What the heck happened? Okay, glitchy rat. Goodbye. Goodbye, my little ratty friend. Okay, so, I'm getting my ass handed down, basically, right now. Ooh, we found our first bow. And we found a bunch of scrap. Do I see any other stuff? Not really, to be honest. Ooh, a casket. I don't know what for I need it, but sure. I'll take all the junk. Ooh, especially wine. Wine is not a junk. I'll sell it for good profit. Anyway, so I did get a bow though, which is in the guns section. Interesting. And I do want to assign it. Oh, it got assigned already. Okay, never mind. I got this bow and I don't have too much ammo for it. I only have 10 arrows. Oh, and I got also small mental energy reserve, which is for clerics. It's one of the factions in this game if you're unfamiliar. I also have a water bottle. Nice. Raw meat, which I shouldn't be eating in the first place. And a bunch of plants. Tape. And iron. A bone. The remains of a creature. For some reason, I thought it said earthly creature. Now, I guess I cannot open the casket. Never mind. And in this game, you find these gemstones occasionally, and they're pretty damn rare. Let's say. B, you use it to enhance your, I don't remember if you can enhance armor, but you can enhance your weapons. Yeah, I think you can enhance your armor as well. It says energy, enemy resistances, so... Yeah, I believe you can use it. Now, I'll be using this flimsy stick for a while, so...
Rotting technology from the old world. That's all that's here. I'd better move on.
Yeah, you should move on, especially because if there's one rat friend, one giant rat friend, there might be more of those. And I see a yellow dot, so I'm not sure if I should be worried or not. Okay, some more healing potions. I'd rather be eating food though, because potions, I should definitely keep them for when I'm higher level. Just normal rats. That makes me feel better at least, because, you know, it's not a giant rat that can eat me. Eat me in 3 bites. Ooh, more potions and shotgun shells, which I do not have. Oh, and a map. I don't know where that is, but sure. Thanks. I hear another ready friend. The small kind, that is. Wow, this place is littered with healing potions. And I see either Elex or Elexit. Yeah, this one now is Elexit. It's your currency. And ooh, we have an oil lamp, which is broken, and a mana potion, which is not for us. So, plus electronic scraps, always nice. I'll be the best junk collector ever. Ooh, and a cutscene. Ah, opening the doorway into a new world. Well, sort of. Chapter 1. The hunt begins. The beginning of the end. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's not. Maybe.
I'm here in enemy territory. What was Calyx doing here so far from Zakor? If I want answers, I need to find him. And, for that, I'll need weapons and equipment.
Yeah, you do, because right now you're like a walking toothpick. You'll snap at any moment. But yeah, but wow, look at the beautiful landscape. This, one of the few things why I also like Elex is because whoever was the, what's the word, the level designer? Whoever was the level designer, they did a pretty damn fantastic job, I'll be honest. It's beautiful. Like, awesome work. Now, over here, we have magnesium torch. And it's literally what it sounds like. It's a torch. And let's go into this weird dark place that will become brighter. That's one thing I also like, is that when you're in the interior, the lighting changes so that you kind of have sort of like readapt to the different conditions. Or rather, not conditions, but you know, if you were in a dark place and then you go outside, all of a sudden you'll be blinded, and vice versa is the opposite. So I also kind of like that aspect because it's sort of like a neat small detail. Also, it creates beautiful lighting effects.
Evacuation sequence initiated. Remain calm and proceed to the indicated exits immediately. Follow all instructions from service personnel. Thank you for your visit to the observatory.
Who initiated the emergency protocol? I mean, it should have been initiated a long time ago, lady.
My jetpack. Finally, some luck. The guy that took my armor must have dropped it. Now, all I need to do is find a way out, cross kilometers of enemy territory, and find out why my brother tried to kill me. What could go wrong?
Okay, so we're gonna go on a path of revenge for killing Jax's brother, and we got our first jetpack. It's kind of limited, but on the other hand, It's a neat way to do climbing in this game. And oh hey, new person. The game is basically a post-apocalyptic sci-fi fantasy role-playing game. Basically, that's what Elex is all about. And wow, I found my first pants. Poor Jax. I guess what he's wearing right now is just plain clothes. What do I have? I have just worker pants. Well, at least it's better than nothing. Since Jax is, you know, probably gonna get murdered a couple of times. And bye, my ruddy friend. Goodbye. Thank you for the meat, though. Or bone. I just realized I don't pick up meat from this guy. Okay, so we have a bunch of stuff to pick up. Like toilet paper, for some reason. I guess it's probably a luxurious commodity considering that the world ended. Sort of. Anyway, I should probably get one magnesium torch because this area, man, it's really dark. Where is it? Where? Ah, there it is. I should probably slot it into over here. There we go. Okay, so I came from there. Oh, I saw something. Yeah, I saw tape. Now, I wonder what I can craft with all this stuff, because I don't remember. It's been a while since I played Elex, so... Ooh, more stuff, dried meat. I should probably heal Jax at some point, because I got beaten up by huge rats. Another potion, cigarette, oh, a bunch of cigarettes. Nice. I'll be on my way to becoming a drug dealer of Magalan. Very nice. Sorry for that. Okay, another bone. Now, there it is, another one. I'm sorry, but I'm the new pest exterminator of the apocalyptic world. Nice to meet you, rat. Now, ooh, more torches. I'll be needing them.
The land of the berserkers. If they recognize me, they could finish Calix's job for him.
Yeah, considering you're an Alb, they'll probably kill you. On sight or not. Oh, there's a person over there. Our first civilization. One second. There we go. I don't need the torch anymore. And, ooh, I have a large healing mushroom. Finally! I have more stuff to do healing crafting. I mean, potion crafting. Jax, you're an idiot.
Come on, get up.
Okay, well, this guy at least is being nice.
If you're gonna make a habit of attacking people without warning, you should get better at it. I heard you before you even left the ruins.
Someone tried to kill me. They stole my armor and my equipment. Then I find you here waiting to finish the job.
First you attack me, then you accuse me of being a thief and a murderer? If I wanted you dead, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Trust me. You need to apologize.
Okay, so with this game, there's an interesting mechanic. Unfortunately, it doesn't really describe it too well, especially for new players, but in this game you have a meter that says cold. What it basically means is that, how to say this? I would say how emotional your character is, in a sense that either he's heartless or not. And what this game also doesn't really do a good job of describing is that your ending of the game is really dependent on what your cold meter is towards the end. And you determine, well, I guess you either be more emotional or be, I guess, more heartless, depending on your dialect choices, and if you consume Elex potions, because those tend to raise your cold level, meaning you become more heartless. And stuff like that. So, yeah, I'll just, I'm not a jerk, so.
Prove you're not the thief, and I might trust you. Only facts matter, not words.
Trusting people quickly out here is as good a way to get killed as walking around without a decent weapon. Which means you just got very, very lucky. I can help you find a safe place and new equipment, if you stop trying to attack me.
Why would you help me?
That's my job. I look for people out here and help them reach Goliath. You'll be safe there.
Safe? You could be some kind of slaver. What is it you really want?
I want this war to be over. Until then, Goliath needs more people to survive, and people need a safe place to go. Well, a safer place than being out here on your own. But you're welcome to stay and risk being picked up by an Alb raiding party. Between them and the rot boars, you won't live long. Say, you didn't see anyone else up there in the ruins, did you? You're the first person I found this trip, and it would save me a trip up there to check.
Well, I'm not gonna say I have. Well, actually, it's an interesting choice because Jax is an Alb, but we don't really want anyone else to know that because at the moment, Alps are being hated. So, yeah, I'm gonna say the first one.
You can save yourself the effort. There's no one up there.
Well, then you got really lucky. An Alb raider crashed a few days ago, and their scouts came through looking for it. Trust me, you don't want to run into a party of Albs. But hey, enough talk. You need to decide what you're gonna do. I'm going back to Goliath, and you can come with me if you like. Safety, security, and you can find work to earn enough to buy equipment. If you want a chance to survive, it's the best offer you'll get. That's why I joined the Berserkers. Out here, drifting and hoping to stay alive. I knew it was only a matter of time before my luck ran out. I know joining a faction doesn't appeal to everyone, but it gave me purpose. And what have you got to lose right now? Nothing from what I can see.
I mean, Jax doesn't even have anything anymore, considering he only has a stick for a weapon. Oh my gosh. That's still kind of funny. I don't know why. Anyway, so... Well, he's not wrong. I do need to join a faction to get better equipment. It's not like they'll just hand it out to me for free. Yeah, but... Okay, I agree with the last statement.
I will come with you, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
Trust is earned. That goes both ways. You'd better remember that. Every choice you make adds up in this world. The way you speak to people will determine your course in life. Just take a look at yourself. No armor, no weapons, no companions. You've not exactly succeeded in life, have you? Well, all that changes today. Whatever you've done before, your life can start again. A new beginning. When the next Alb raiding party comes down from the north looking for Elex, the people of Goliath will defend you. You won't see the inside of a converter with us to protect you. Instead, you'll get a chance to prove yourself. To join us.
Why do you want to help me?
Like I said, Goliath needs people. Warriors, cultivators, hunters, storekeepers. Whatever your skills, we can find a place for you.
Which one to choose? Because I assume the other option is gonna go away. I'm actually more curious about the last one.
And you just take people in?
If you stay, you'll have to earn your place. But be you cleric, outlaw, or alb, that's true everywhere. Sure, you'll get given orders and you'll have to follow the law, but it's not like you have things easy out here. Look, we can keep talking, but at some point, you gotta decide. So, what's it gonna be? Are you gonna stay here, or come with me?
Well... yeah, what if I decide to do that?
What if I decided to leave?
Then you can go. You can only join one faction, but there will always be ways to explore the world. That's what I do, after all. We should get going. This is Rotboard territory. You won't last long if a pack of them turn up here. Follow me to Goliath, and you can earn the Elex to buy armor and supplies. Trust me, you'll need them.
I mean, the armor is gonna be a starting armor. It's not gonna be like Jax is gonna wear these fancy, well, fancy plates or whatever. But, it's better than nothing. Ooh, yeah, maybe you know about my thief.
I want to find the thief who took my armor.
Well, for anything stolen near here recently, I would start with Ray. He's an outlaw I found out here a few days ago. Very jumpy. Definitely looking for something.
Where do I find him?
Huh. I don't know. He disappeared off to the northeast. I'm guessing he went back to Tavar. But, hey, I wouldn't rush after him. He's probably sold your armor by now.
Oh, damn. He sold my Alb armor. Oh, it's probably the same shifty person from the beginning of the game. I gotta go find him, though. I'm not sure how, but I will eventually. Yeah, so first I'll follow you to Goliath, because, I need someone who can defeat monsters.
I will come with you to Goliath. Lead the way.
Then follow me. And if we lose each other for any reason, you'll find Goliath to the east, at the foot of the mountain. Just look for the light from our mana shrine. You can see that from a good distance away. Oh, and the name's Duras. Pleased to meet you.
Just lead the way.
Very well. And keep up. Keep your eyes open. We're entering the hunting grounds of some of the local wildlife. And neither of us want to end up as rot boar food.
Yeah, I don't want to either, you know. Oh, wait! Duras, wait a second. I found stuff. I found an axe, too. Okay.
Are you ready to go on?
Yes, I'm ready. Don't worry. At least you're being nice enough to wait for me when I need to. Because, like...
Okay. Watch your step. I've never come through this area once without getting attacked.
If it's so dangerous, why do you come out here?
Magalan almost died when the comet hit. A living, breathing planet turned to ash and dust. But the Berserkers are using their magic to bring our world back to life. Just look around you. Edan is the greenest place on Magalan. They need more people. And they offer anyone who comes the same chance to start over. We should move on. One downside of all this plant life is that you can't see the rot boars coming.
Well, not only that, it's true if you try to go outside of Edan, you will see less greenery, less plants, more of, desert or, well, basically places where life doesn't thrive as much. But yeah, let's keep going.
Let's keep going.
All right, and follow me.
And that obviously means you wait for me. And not the other way around. Yeah, see, he waits for me.
Let's
So
go.
nice. Also nice enough not to kill me when Jax tried to ambush you. Stupid decision if you have a stick for a weapon. Granted, Jax is not in the right mind considering he was an Alb all this time.
What are the ruins over there?
Remnants of the old world. A reminder that the past can be left behind.
Ah, so stuff.
Can we find anything useful there?
Maybe. Maybe. A group of clerics came through this area a few days ago. A scouting party reconnoitering Goliath. Well, that was their plan. Instead, they ran into a group of rot boars. Got chased into those ruins and haven't come out.
Maybe they're alive. Haven't you checked?
Checked on the enemy? Yes, well, maybe you're right. We're all allies in the fight against the Albs. But those ruins are dangerous. The rot boars might still be there. Why haven't you joined a faction?
Oh damn! I did not expect the question. Okay, so we better not let him know that the Jax is an Alb. Yeah, no, don't say this, Jax. This is a big no-no. Okay, well, I'll be honest, I'm not really interested in factions. You know, because you, have to follow someone else's orders instead of being your own person, I guess, more or less.
I have no interest in factions. I cannot decide whether to join a faction out here. Let's go on.
Well, we have a choice to make. You're short of equipment. We could see if the clerics have left any in the ruins.
Also considering that Jax would probably have a harder time joining a faction, considering that he was betrayed by his own people, so... I mean, that's what I thought might be the best answer.
You want us to go into the ruins?
That's up to you. But there's a risk to that. So maybe we should just head straight for Goliath. I better warn you that the creatures in there won't take prisoners. It would definitely be safer to bypass them for now. So, what do you think? Shall we risk entering the ruins?
Yeah. I mean, I need, for help to kill the animals in there.
Let's go into the ruins.
A brave choice. Opportunities are there to be seized. Those clerics should be around here somewhere.
Obviously that means, Duras, that you're gonna do all the work. I'll just sit back and relax.
Are you ready to go on?
Yeah, I'm ready. Don't worry. It's not like Jax is gonna disappear into the into thin air. Ooh, Jax, wait, there's a rat. Oh no. Jax, I need help.
Let's go.
Wait, Duras, wait, there's a rat. Ow. See, I'm not so good at fighting, I guess. Okay, come on. Okay, there you go. Okay. That worked. Oh, well, Duras is doing his own fighting, finally. Oh, those are the rod bars, I think. You sheath? Duras, you don't sheath your sword in mid-fight. Oh, wow, he's a tough enemy, actually. If you see a skull icon, that means he's stronger than you and has a higher chance of killing you. Okay, so let me save, and I should probably see what I can eat besides the healing potions, because I want to keep them. Ooh, I have soup. Nice. That'll work for now. Yeah, that works. That works.
We should get moving.
Also, do you see this thing? It unlocks the fast travel points in this game, so neat.
Let's go.
Ah, our first dead cleric.
We should get moving.
Yeah, except let the game to readapt to the darkness like in real life. When you go from extremely sunny places to super dark ones, and vice versa. I mean, that's one thing I like about this game. Oh, I found some propaganda. I don't know what it's about, but I'll take it, I guess. But yeah, that's one thing I like about video games in general, is when they actually have, how to say this? When they pay attention to small details. Like in this game, it's the darkness to lightness contrast when you go outside and when you go inside to a place. Although, it's still pretty damn dark right now. Might be because my computer's being weird. And Duras, I sort of
These ruins look like they were some sort of machine shop in the old world.
You know about the old world?
Only what I've learned on my travels.
Ruins and wreckage. The old world is irrelevant.
Irrelevant? It's where we all came from. The Berserkers want to grow the world back to what it was. The other factions pick through its bones, hoping to find the technology it left us.
Sorry, I'm like trying not to laugh because it feels so awkward. It's like the conversation turned creepy because we're talking in the darkness. Let me get magnesium torch. Okay, what do we have in here? Ooh, picklock. Yeah, I don't understand why, because this game originally is in German, so it's not native English game, but for some reason, picklocks are lockpicks. Don't ask me why they name it like that, but there you go. Okay, so there's another rat over here. Ooh, another one of those rare gemstones in this game. Mana potion that I cannot use until I join a faction. Okay. I guess this is it for this floor. Oh, there's an outside too. Oh, interesting. So it has this, this basement that leads into a river. Okay, so this is kind of a... Oh, okay, Jax, so thanks for jumping around. I'm trying to reorient myself because I think I got lost. Okay, I need to go this way. Ah, there it is. Another magnesium torch, I think. And another cleric. Yeah, I'm collecting their weapons. I need 5 more, apparently. And that means it's gonna be used for some kind of a quest. Oh. Oh no! Durus, it's your turn.
I'll get this one.
Yeah, you better. Oh, it's not a rod boar. It's a runt critter. Oh, thank God. Thank you, Durus. I'm kind of exploring. Too busy exploring, not enough fighting, you know? And I'm hearing a radio static. Great. Ooh, a cleric prayer book. Let me read that. Although, where do I read it? I forgot. I think maybe over here. Or not. Ah, there we go. It's, over here. Oh! Oh my, I've collected this thing? I don't know where I got it from. I don't remember. Well, let's read the prayer book, I guess. Kalan, you ask our devotion to knowledge, that we preserve technology. We spread your message throughout the land. Convert the non-believers in your great name. Kalan, we follow your path until the day of salvation, remaining pure in thought until the day we meet. Okay, so apparently the clerics have some kind of a religion they follow. The mission report. Oh, it's Jax's thing. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, it's probably Jax's, like, travel log or something. Oh, okay. I don't know if it's a date or not, but departed the Horde for Edan. We were tasked with spreading the faith to this land. Oh, no, never mind. It's probably a cleric thing that I picked up, not Jax's. Because Albs, one thing you know is that they don't spread faith at all. They just probably kill you on spot. Okay, so we were tasked with spreading the faith to this land and are to probe the enemy defenses and gain a clear idea of the population here. A little later, our journey to Edan was difficult and long, but we have passed through the forest border at last. There are creatures here that I haven't seen in Ignadon, and they have made our journey dangerous even before encountering the local population. I mean, they're dead, so duh. We came across some forest people, but they did not want to listen to our teachings. They threatened us, and so we withdrew. My brothers and I held an especially long prayer this evening to increase morale. May Kalan hear our voices. This is a strange land that appears to have a religion of its own, a primal ancient worship of trees. I don't think you're quite getting it, Mr. Cleric. I know absolutely what's going on. He obviously did not. And yeah, this is a map piece I viewed, but I have no idea what it's for. I think I can sell the propagandists because they're pretty much useless in this game. So yeah, that was it. Ooh, and I got my cigarettes. A lot of cigarettes. Ooh. And a bundle of old world money. Jesus Christ, I can't pronounce today. Now, a neat thing is I can jetpack my way up there. Ah, there you go. I love the jetpack in this game. It's amazing. You can just climb up anything. And awesome thing is your companions also have a jetpack. Which means they can follow you literally anywhere you go. Okay, so I picked up a bunch of arrows, which is nice if I encounter difficult critters. Oh, no! Okay, you fell. Jax. And now I just bashed my head. I bashed Jax's head against the ceiling. Ay, that must have been painful. He should be having a concussion at this point. Okay, so let me try this again. Okay, there you go. And what are you? A powerful healing plant. Ah. Look at this. It's really beautiful. Really beautiful. Oh, and I can go up there. I don't know what fort that is, but... Actually, I'm kind of afraid that Durst might disappear. You know what? Let me quick save, and we're gonna go right now, because I need stuff. Okay. Nice and easy, there you go. And I ran out of one magnesium torch, but that's okay. Ooh, and beds. That's nice. If I remember correctly, like Gothic, if you sleep in a bed, you can recover your health very easily and, well, cost-effectively. But then again, Durus is gonna have to stand in one place in that abandoned a warehouse, I guess. Ah, I cannot lockpick. So yeah, probably not gonna sleep yet.
There was something hanging there.
I got the 4 houses part 2. That's a quest item. I remember that at least. So, 4 houses. Oh, I also got a weathered picture. A reference to a specific location. I assume it's in a dance somewhere because trees. So, I have to find it, I guess. The 4 houses. This slip of paper contains one of the clues to decrypting a code. The White House has been there only one summer. I don't know what that's for, but I guess I'll find out eventually. I need to find the first clue, but then again, the first clue was probably about this place. So yeah. Oh, what'd you do with the cigarettes? You just sell them. It's basically for profit in this game. And I realized I went to the... Okay, that was weird, Checks, but thanks. Yeah, I wanna go down there, but I'm afraid there might be critters. Okay, that was alright. Anything over here? No, I don't see anything on that platform. I think this platform is just to jetpack. Either that, or people were very paranoid about monsters, so they created gaps all over the place. Oh, looky here, there's another cleric weapon, I see. And I see nothing down there. Ooh! Oh, no, don't jump off. Thank God. Oh, there you go. Oh, I missed that cleric. Whoops. Anyway, so let's go down here. And yeah, Deers didn't disappear, so that's good. He'll stand there indefinitely. Oh. Isn't there a way for me to enter the place? Wait, I found a plant. Oh, wait, there is a gap over here. Ah! Someone had a camp there. Well, finally I can fry my meat. All 5 of them. Thanks, Durus.
That isn't enough.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, there isn't enough meat. Okay. But thanks to Duros who have a lot of meat. Oh, and a bunch of plants as well. Yummy. Now, I don't think I've collected all the cleric weapons. Either that or I wasn't counting. Probably. I was definitely not counting how many cleric weapons I got, so yeah, I'm sorry about that. Now, what's down here? Just the entrance? Maybe? Yeah, okay, I'm back to where I was over here. Let me double check. So, okay, so the cleric weapons are probably not here. Maybe they're under the quest. Yeah, I got all 5 of them. Never mind. Okay, Durus, we can now go to Goliath. You can stop waiting and wait right near the pool of blood. Must be very nasty.
Here, I found these.
Elex technology. It's forbidden to berserkers. Officially, you're supposed to hand it in when you arrive in Goliath. But that'll be your choice. Just don't go flashing those weapons around when we get back, okay? Some berserkers are really strict about the laws. Others are more lenient. You see, we leave the Albs and clerics to rely on machines. In Edan, we use magic.
Yeah, they use magic in here. If you haven't figured out by his armor, he's probably a magic user. Well, not him personally, but, you know, his faction, the Berserkers.
Do you often find clerics in Edan?
All the factions come here. For intel, for resources. We all take from each other. At least it's just raids from the clerics for now. There have been wars in the past. And it does seem like there are some clerics who want to repeat those mistakes and take us back into open warfare.
Well, we can go to Goliath now. Thank you for the information.
Let's go on to Goliath.
Right. Follow me.
You say there were Albs in this area. How long ago was that?
The raider crashed a week ago. It's been quiet since then. Well, apart from the scouting party on the edge of the forest. It feels like something serious is brewing up there in Zakor. And that's bad news for us all.
Yeah, at the moment, the Alps, well, everyone's is pretty much afraid of the Alps. So... Oh no, there's that weird thing. A young spine hound. And I'm doing absolutely no damage to it, I think. Thank you, dearest.
We should get moving.
Yeah, I heard you. Oh, hey, check out the biter for me, will ya?
Are you ready to go on?
Oh, look at that. I can probably climb up this thing with my jetpack. I mean, in this game, you can find some neat stuff on somewhere up high, which is really cool. Although not always quite the useful stuff, but it's good for money or for crafting, I guess. Wait, Durus. There is... Oh, there's this thing. Wait, Durus. Wait for me. I'm gonna attract it. Okay, Durus, can you help me?
Are you ready to go on?
Okay, he's not helping me. He's just staring at me. Okay. Okay, there we go. Durus, I finished him without you. And someone else is coming. I can hear it. I can hear someone. I'm not sure if I should leave, probably. Okay, yeah, I should probably leave. You know, Durus, you said that I'll be able to find Goliath based on this... What is it, the mana shrine or something? I can't see it anywhere. Oh wow, that's very little damage. Maybe I can buy a weapon. That is, if I can sell all my junk first. Ah, there's Goliath. Thank you, Durus. We're pretty much there. We can go now, I think. Or not.
Let's go. You should be able to make your way on alone from here. You can find supplies and get yourself back on your feet in Goliath. And then, the choice will be yours.
So I can just leave whenever I want.
You should try to get a better weapon and some armor before heading into the wastelands, but that's up to you. Have a look around our community. See what we can offer you.
What happens if you find an Alb here?
They try and kill us, so we kill them. Except the Separatists, a group of Albs that has broken away from Zakor. Maybe they could be allies.
Ah, so maybe Jax can join the Separatists then. Well, considering he's also an outcast with the Alps, so... but on the other hand, yeah, they could be like infiltrating, or not infiltrating, but like pretending to be outcasts so that they can ambush people. But who knows, really? You'll not find out unless you ask them. No, I'm not gonna call you an idiot, no.
You think the Separatists will help you fight the Elves?
Maybe these Separatists want to join the Free People. Maybe they're just another threat. But I'm sure that together, we can defeat the Albs. But for now, the Separatists are outnumbered, without friends and defiant. They're already finding life is hard out here if you haven't joined one of the factions. That makes them jumpy, so I'd be careful around them. They're suspicious of everyone. Well, we have reached Goliath, but this is only the start of your journey. Look for me once you've settled in. You'll find me up at Warlord Ragnar's stronghold at the top of Goliath.
Yeah, it is just the tip of the iceberg of our journey. I mean, if you haven't checked out the world map, it is huge! Like, look at this. Look at this. This is the world map of Elex, and we just came from a tiny place somewhere around here. I think it's over here. But holy damn, right? Yeah, so I actually know which faction I want to join for this game. Unfortunately, you can't really get on without joining a faction, like all the other Pirahna Bytes games. And first, though, I will be doing quests with all the factions to a point where I should have flexibility to choose which faction I want to join. So that's my goal, at least. First of all, I'll start with the Berserkers, and there's some kind of a guy over here.
Alright, you can stop there. In the name of the Hooded Crows, and with the power invested in me by the warlords of Goliath, I hereby challenge you to state who you are and what you want. You should know that Goliath is eternally vigilant in its search for Albs.
Do I look like an Alb? Well, let's not be sassy, because I feel like he's not gonna let me in if I do that.
Dura sent me here.
Oh, you're one of Duras's hand-me-ons, are ya? You better think about reporting to Ragnar, or one of the other warlords when you get in then. They'll check you're not an Alb spy. Alright, you can go in, but all weapons must remain sheathed. Start anything, and a paladin will turn you to ash faster than you can say, I wish that Duras guy hadn't sent me here. Oh, and don't steal anything, or flash technology around. I don't expect any more or less from you.
Understood.
Good. Then I welcome you in the name of the Berserkers.
Okay, cool. You didn't have to be a little rude about it, but thanks. At least I can go in. Yeah, so who are those hooded crows?
Who are the Hooded Crows?
We are the warrior clan of the Berserkers. Our warlord Ragnar, proven in battle, worthy defender of Goliath, leads us as we stand to defend our cause from all who would oppose it, from within or without. We stand as guardians for fairness and justice, equality and order. All who wish to join the Berserkers must answer to Ragnar.
Who is Ragnar?
How can you not have heard of him? Ragnar the Fierce? Ragnar, son of Bajar? He is the highest warlord here in Goliath. Literally, he lives up there in the ruins from the old world.
I mean, Jax would know, because all his life he's just been, you know, just fighting for the Alps and just doing what everyone else tells him to do. I doubt he'd have any interest whatsoever in outside factions, much. I mean, considering that they're really heartless, the Alps, I mean. You can even tell physically that someone is an Alp, because they look as pale as death. Literally, like the married snow, basically. Okay, but obviously Jax looks different because some time has passed by since, you know, he was quote-unquote executed. Yeah, okay, so is Ragnar is also the one who's, you know, completely in charge?
Who's in charge here?
Weren't you listening?
Yep.
As long as Thorold, the great pilgrim and master of all magic, is away on retreat, Ragnar, warlord of the Hooded Crows, is in charge. Warlord of warlords, mighty and just, he is an example to us all. I wouldn't go knocking on his door unless you're serious about joining us. But you might get lucky and see him in the lower quarter. He likes to keep an eye on things personally.
Right, got it.
That's why Duras sent you here? To be recruited? You better join us and not the outlaws if you want to live. Follow the laws, impress people, and Ragnar might see fit to let you become a berserker. Break the laws, and we'll break you.
Oh, gee, that sounds intense. Please don't break please don't break Jax. He did nothing yet. I think. I mean, he probably did in his past life as a commander. He probably killed a lot of people, actually, come to think of it. But you don't have to know that. You don't have to know that. Josh.
So, your leader Thorold is not in the city?
No. Master Thorold, the Pilgrim, glorious, great, and wise, has gone into retreat. There he seeks answers. From there he will return to bring us victory. He will return as soon as his mission is successful. Until then, he has given Warlord Ragnar command of Goliath.
Okay, I've got it.
Oh wow, that was weird. A person in the background, don't move my camera, please.
It sounds like you're expecting trouble.
Outlaws, clerics, and now the Albs starting wars, and that's before we talk about mutants. Where have you been if you don't think there's trouble in the world? But don't worry, you'll be safe here. No Albs getting past me.
Is there somewhere I can stay in Goliath?
Maybe down by the tavern or with the cultivators. Try the lower quarter. There's room there for honest men. Pay your way, or work for your stay, and you'll be welcome. We are the protectors of Magalan, and we welcome all free people here.
Well, we'll see about that, because, you know, they all say that, oh, we're for equality, blah, 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 blah. We'll see how your actions speak, my good sir. Because I'm pretty sure you probably don't think much about the separatists, come to think of it. So,
So, what can I do to earn my stay?
Can you handle a weapon?
Yes.
Then you'll find work. We're short of people since the attacks began.
This place doesn't sound too safe.
Where is? With the Albs looking to tear down this whole world.
You're short of people?
Everyone's lost people to the Albs. Workers, cultivators, warriors. They're all looking for more hands. You'll need to earn your place. But there are tasks for all hands. And the shards to pay for them.
Now I need money, a lot of money, if I wanna get better equipment to start off.
You use shards as money?
What else are you going to use? Everyone uses Elex as money. And don't start on with trying to barter your way with raptor shit. You'll need Elexit, or decent old world scrap if you want to make a deal.
Yeah, because you can sell scraps in this game. But, thanks, Drog. Thank God you didn't drag me into any kind of trouble. Yeah, that was a really bad pun. Okay, so this place is ginormous. Now, let's see if we can find any merchant, at least. For starters. I kind of remember that there were some weapon merchants, almost up there. Not quite. I think it was actually slightly, down there. But anyway, oh, I remember now, there was a merchant over here as well, I think. Oh, please normalize? Ah, thank you. A beautiful golden light fills the room. Hey there, Lady Cinda.
Another incomer. Are you here to trade, fight, or just add another mouth to the masses? Because unless we get help, I don't know how we're gonna keep feeding the people we've already got here. They are supposed to be able to conjure stuff up with their magic, but can they do that with supplies? Can they magic up the food we need? No, they can't.
You sound really bitter.
Magic up supplies?
Mana, spells, magic it up, whatever you want to call it. Work here might be quite hard, physical labor, but it's supposed to be balanced out with magic. But where is the help that I need? But then, what does magic do for me when I'm hungry? In any case, I won't let myself be deceived. Even if our magic can protect us from what is out there, it is no replacement for a full stomach.
What do you have to trade?
You can take a look at our stock. The selection is more limited than I'd like, but it's what we have. Of course, if we weren't besieged by outlaws, albs, and we're still pen-pushing bureaucrats, I could offer you more.
Ah, see, I was right. There are troubles in this faction. See, not everything is tutti-frutti.
Are things really that bad in Goliath?
That depends who you ask. I'm sure there are some who don't notice how hard it is for everyone at the bottom of the pile.
Well, that happens everywhere, and I don't have charisma. Look at this, skill level 2 though. I'm not sure if I leveled up, I'll have to check, because if I did, I can probably learn from somebody. Okay, she might teach me.
Teach me something.
Of course.
Thank you. Okay, so what can you teach me? Oh, you teach all the charisma stuff, personality, great. So, if I remember correctly, essentially, I think if you invest 4 points into any of these skills, your overall charisma might be leveled up to a point where you can actually persuade her, I think. At least that's how most of the skills here work. Your overall personality score increases based on any points you invest into any of this stuff. And I don't think I have enough, I believe. Because, like, I click and nothing happens, so... But, what do we have here? So, you can get immediately 10 attribute points, which you can invest in your... I think it's like your basic strength and stuff like that. Experienced Hunter. Receive more experience for enemies killed. A Bookworm. Reading gives additional experience. Practitioner. Receive more experience for completing missions. That's actually gonna be nice, I think. I'm probably gonna go first into personality skills. Ooh, and look here, we have combat skills. Increases combat value. Increases survival value. Okay, I don't really understand what you mean by value, but sure. Personality skills. Increases charisma. Also that. Oh, wait, no, I can invest it. I just don't have enough cunning, intelligence, and Elexit. Yeah, I'm just really short on everything, basically. But yeah, cunning, intelligence are your attributes. There you go. Now, this one is more relevant to your cold attribute. In this game, you have basically 3 main states. Emotional, balanced, or synthetic, aka basically heartless. And pure, logical, kind of like machine-like, basically. And this is actually one way to sort of describe the cold meter in this game. But this one specifically is just benefits based on your character's emotional state, I guess. Or I guess some kind of consciousness or thought-based state. For example, this one says if your cold lies between 0 and 20, you get a bonus on magic, psi, and stim duration. Psi is basically equivalent to mana, but different. Balanced gives melee damage bonus if cold is between 40 and 60. And synthetic, if your cold level has been 80 and 1000, you receive a bonus to ranged weapon damage. Unfortunately, what this game doesn't really do quite properly, it's
Stop messing around with that technology, will you?
Oh, shush, you'll deal with this. Where is my cold meter? I kind of forgot where it is. Oh, there you go, it is. It's here. That's the problem in this game. It doesn't give you number-based. Well, it doesn't give you sort of like the numbers for where your cold is actually at. It just says neutral. Or like emotional or something. Now, I have 20 skill points and I forgot what I needed for those personality skills. There they are. So I can get more attribute points, which will definitely help me. I can also invest in my charisma. Oh, an advocate. Reduces the cost of fines. Oh, never mind. I'll basically never commit a crime in this game. Oh, increases the fighting strength of companions with each level. Oh, I'll definitely want this thing. Let me see. 30 intelligence and 20 cunning. Oh, wait, but I need to wait because, weapons. I cannot equip them if I don't have stats. I forgot about this. Oops. Well, lady, show me your, trading.
Can we trade?
Look around. Tell me what you need.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, what do you have? She has a hatchet. Yeah, see? 33 strength and 23 constitution. She also has a forge wrench, which is that different in well, from damage standpoint. And it's 7 damage less, but I can definitely probably get that, maybe. Ah, she has a dark green cloth cowl, which only has 1 armor. That's very little. Oh, right, I did pick up... Oh, I should have equipped you! I am an idiot! But, oh, it's only 2 damage difference between a rusty axe and an iron bar. And... let me see. What can I sell to you, lady? I can probably sell you bones. I don't need bones, you can take them. I might need some stuff. I think I can sell her metal scraps, maybe. Oh, a blacksmith could use the iron. Oh, maybe I can craft actually. I mean, I definitely know this is junk, this is junk, this is junk, this is junk. I think this is also junk in this game. Oh, the toilet paper. Junk, definitely. Okay, there's all the secrets I can sell. There you go. I'm earning so much money. That's amazing. I don't have shotgun, but I'll keep them. Oh yeah, you can, oh wait. You know what? I'll keep the prayer book just in case if I need it for a quest. Thanks, lady. Yeah, complete the trade. I think. Thank you. Now, I have...
Stop messing around with that technology, will you?
Yeah, I have 600 Elex or something. Yeah, you have a problem, I think. At least it sounds like it.
It sounds like you have a problem.
Oh, I wish it was only one. But let's start with the Ison clan promising me regular deliveries from the Valley of the Damned, and then failing to get them for me. It's time Master Thorald returned from his retreat to put this right. But like everyone else, it seems like he has plans greater than, say, making sure everyone gets fed. If we don't get that food, we'll be living on hope and fresh air. Then, why should you care if our warlords don't?
Maybe because I am not quite as heartless as you think.
Can I help?
You? Well, not one to turn down that sort of offer. My only motive is to keep people fed. If I'm going to achieve that, I need someone to talk to Angrim. I need someone to persuade him how serious the situation is. These warriors seem to think that fighting is the only thing that matters. But let's see them try fighting when they've not eaten for a week. Can you tell Angrim that's how bad it is? That if we don't start getting boxes of supplies, then the only thing he'll have to eat is boxes.
Must be very tasty.
Where can I find this Master Thorald?
The pilgrim has been gone for so long, I'm not sure anyone knows where he is. He announced that he needed to go into retreat for some higher purpose, and that was it. He left. All we know is that his leaving had something to do with Elex and mana. But what exactly, I don't think anyone knows.
Interesting. So the head of the Berserkers is on a temporary leave. Interesting. And by the way, yes, this game, you can buy it on Steam and also GOG.com, which stands for Good Old Games. Preferably, personally, I would suggest buying this on GOG because, especially if you like old games, I noticed that on the GOG version, versions generally, they tend to be more stable on modern machines because they get tweaked. For me, personally, I had problems with some Steam games like Gothic, which I couldn't even get it to run properly on my computer, and I had to actually buy the game again on GOG because that game proved to be stable for me because they tweaked it already. So yeah, but it's your choice basically. Anyway, so
it sounds like these supply problems are getting you down.
No guards for escorting the supplies here or to distribute them afterwards. Outlaws and clerics stealing some of what we do send.
Yes, it's not just you. I had my armor stolen by an outlaw.
Outlaws. The one thing you can trust them to do is to steal things.
And do you know where they take the things they've stolen?
Well, if they're true outlaws, there is only one place they'll take them. Straight to Tavar and a share of the profit.
Interesting to know.
Yeah, so basically what Dura said before too, that most likely it's been sold already, probably in Tavar. Yeah, sure, I'll speak with Angrim.
I will speak to Engram for you.
Thank you. My hunters are doing their best, but we can't get by without those food supplies from the valley.
Okay, so I have a new quest, food supplies. Thank you. Anyway, guys, so I should have made an intercession break, but I kind of forgot about it because I started talking with everyone else. So I'll start the break right now, and I'll come back in about 10 to 15 minutes. Cool. Hey guys, I'm back. So I forgot to save. And by the way, this one was my old save game that I used for testing the stream before actually starting it. I'm gonna say, I don't know, chapter 1 now. And yes, we're gonna continue. The stream most likely will end at 5:40, just FYI regarding that. Anyway, so we talked to the shopkeep, we got her quest. Now let's explore some more while we're at it. Hey, cultivator.
We have nothing to talk about.
Yeah, I can see because you're so generic. Let me see, is this someone else's home? Will they get angry at me? Well, not yet, but there's no one I can see.
You shouldn't be here, right?
Okay, never mind, the two get angry. Oh. That looks like a tavern sign, if I didn't know one. Yeah, so we got a bunch of cultivators in here. Oh, there you go. There you go, we found a tavern guy.
What have we here? Welcome to the Berserkers. You want to make it all the way to the top? You must observe our sacred traditions. Most sacred of all, never have an empty glass. Tell me, what brings you here?
Oh, let me guess. The fact that I am basically a walking toothpick is what brings me to this lovely place, I think. I mean, duh, it's probably his tavern.
Is this your tavern?
It is indeed. Tavern, home from home, resting place for the hard-working man. We offer shelter to all loyal berserkers. You want something to drink?
Not really, but you're a good source of information, eh? So...
Tell me. Have you heard anything about the Albs recently?
Well, it's said that they were very active a few days ago. One of them Albs, Calyx, they say, seemed to be very interested in the old observatory in the mountains up there to the west.
Calyx? Do you know where he is now?
He and his troops went north. Pity. He made it out just before the force sent after him got there. Must have had a fright. There've been no more Albs seen since then.
Do you know where in the north he is gone?
I don't really get any news from past the first border region up there in the highlands of Abessa. There's not many berserkers prepared to venture far into the Icelands. Hardly anyone who's seen the Ice Palace has returned alive.
I see. Actually, yeah, FYI, also, my time zone is New York / Eastern Canada time. So in my zone, it's like 4:37 p.m. right now.
Do you know anyone who made it all the way down to the Ice Palace?
Not that is still alive. There were a few warriors, but we lost them in the last attack.
Why do you use such old weapons?
What? You think you can't kill someone with a sword? You don't need Elex weapons to survive. You ask the Albs. Their technology against our magic, and they're the ones in the ground.
Maybe the Berserkers just got lucky.
Ha! Are you one of those people that looks at a shiny gun and thinks it's progress? Elex rots whatever it touches. Look at the Albs. They might as well be mutants. They're unnatural.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing, good sir? Why are you twitching over there? Or rather, not twitching, you're probably very drunk and doing some weird dancing. Oh my god. That's funny, actually. Well, yeah, it's true. Leather armor can't really stop energy weapons.
Leather armor can't stop energy weapons.
Oh, of course it can. It's magic. Nature is magic. Real magic. Took the comet for people to realize that. So, that's what we do here. We work with nature. Nature gives us mana, and mana gives us magic.
Well, maybe yes, maybe no. I think you really need to evaluate exactly how this how mana happens in order to understand where it comes from and stuff like that. Who are the berserkers? You ask a guy who's a berserker in a town of berserkers. Interesting.
Who are the berserkers?
We're the only real free people there are. I know, we have our laws. But better that than a knife at your throat like the outlaws. Or an Elex edition like those Albs. We're working together to make this world better. You work hard here, you're rewarded. There's no others will be so fair to you.
Idan is different to the other places I've been.
Well, there you have me beaten. I've never left Idan, but from what I've been told, the comet scorched the ground and what didn't die was poisoned by Elex. It's only here that the world is growing again. Generations of berserkers have worked hard to make this place. And now we have the World Hearts. The other lands should be welcoming us. They should be begging us to come and heal the world instead of attacking us.
Say, can you tell me what those World Hearts are? Well, I guess you can't. Never mind. I'm too poor for a drink, so goodbye, tavern guy.
Gunfast. What news from the fields?
You hear Yora's still looking for volunteers to go up to the converter?
Good luck to him. I don't know anyone who's going to risk that journey in a hurry.
Oh. Hey, so there's someone...
You hear an outlaw's been spotted up around the main gate?
You're the second person to tell me that today.
Yeah? Do you know if Ragnar's sent out a search party yet?
Oh yeah. Ragnar's always popping in here to let me know his plans. Treats me like a brother, he does.
Huh. Okay, so there might be
We're getting the seedlings in. I think the next few crops should go well.
You keep interrupting me,
Hard
dude.
work pays off.
Okay, never mind. But there might be a quest person, I guess. Oh. Well, this might be a quest person, but not the one I was talking about. Interesting name, Born.
Hey, can I help you? What do you want here?
I'm just passing through.
I'm just passing through.
Many arrive with that intention. Most stay. Let me welcome you to Goliath, the jewel of Magalan. Here you can see what our world once was, and what she can be again. But tread carefully whilst you're here. Some of the plants we're cultivating in the seedling farms are fragile. Damaging them means exile to the Valley of the Damned. So I'd watch your step. It'll make life easier all round. Life is a lot more comfortable here in Goliath than out in that valley.
What is a supervisor?
Someone who has already worked so long at a job that people have decided they are better organizing people than doing the actual job.
So basically, it's just like a project manager, I guess, essentially.
What's a seedling farm?
We grow a lot of different plants here, specimens of all the types we can find. But of them all, the World Hearts are the most important. For where they grow, all life will follow. That's why these plants get their own fortified defenses. If you would like to see the work we do, you are welcome to visit us. Many incomers stay to become cultivators. We always have space for more people willing to dedicate themselves to Magalan. I hope you find your place here.
Okay, so basically the World Hearts are to restore nature because of the comet that hit and destroyed it. Got it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you look shifty. Ah, your name is Shifty, Albric.
Well, there's a face I haven't seen before. Newcomer, aren't you?
You have a problem with new faces?
Problem? Me? Oh, I never have problems, only solutions. And I reckon we can solve problems for each other.
What problems?
Of the financial kind. The kind where I've got money I'm just looking to give away, and you have empty pockets to fill.
Okay, so this guy's definitely up to something, guys. I don't trust him. Well, he might be a scammer, but... Okay, fine, I'm listening. I just want to know what you have to say.
I'm listening.
I'll bet. You look like the listening kind. Except maybe being impaled up the unmentionables with a hot, rusty poker. But, and I'm getting to the point, here's me, right? A loyal and honest berserker, someone who knows what's right, what's legal and what's not. Then there's a newcomer like you. Well, any newcomer has the potential to make honest mistakes when it comes to legalities. And if you did, then I, as an honest berserker, could help put such mistakes right in a way that earns us both Elexit.
Okay, so I was definitely right about you.
You want to trade illegal goods?
Illegal here is legal there. Law's just a matter of geography, isn't it? So, if you were to get your hands on rare, legally questionable items, I could, being a loyal berserker, take that trouble off your hands.
Rare items?
Rare is where the Elexit is. You could spend your life dreaming of Elexit, or spend your Elexit living your dreams. Your choice.
You're looking for rare items?
I help people with problems. When someone discovers rare items that are legally questionable, I solve this problem without the need to take up the time of our busy official authorities. No fuss, no overstretching our legal authorities. It's much better for everyone. And all for the right price. I just do as any honest, loyal, law-abiding, practical berserker should do.
About these rarities.
Yes?
Oh, I can trade in my cleric weapons. But I don't want to do that quite yet, actually. So what's the catch first?
What's the catch?
Catch? What catch? You'll earn a handsome amount of Elexit. Where's the catch in that?
Do you take me for stupid?
No. Stupid would only cause me trouble. Who wants stupid? Smart is what I need. Smart knows how to keep everyone happy. Smart knows how to keep the laws in perspective and turn a healthy profit. And I can see you're smart.
See, I don't agree with you because in reality, you're probably looking for someone who is both stupid and smart. Stupid enough to actually do these shady deals, but smart enough to do what you want them to do. I guess that's what you're looking for. Oh, Alb technology, why not?
Can you get a hold of Alb technology?
Alb tech is far, far too hot and Goliath, my friend. I'm a brave man, but no outlaw, no reaver. I mean, just the other day, I met a bounty hunter who was trying to track down an outlaw over something. Trust me, you want to stay away from that life and that merchandise.
Exactly what goods are you looking for?
Me? I don't want anything. But I might know a few people in need of mature healing roots. Born the cultivator knows where they grow. And if you could persuade him to let you harvest them, then maybe I could persuade someone to give you Elexit for them.
And if I just give the roots to Born?
You could, but then Born's not gonna be as financially grateful as me. Meaning he'll pay you less if I have to spell it out.
I'm not quite sure. Okay, so that's interesting. So I can either help the berserkers or be against the berserkers in that regard. Do you need anything else?
Do you need any other items?
Well, there is something that needs acquiring and redistributing. You know the pit, right?
What's the pit?
Oh, it's a storage place. They keep unwanted items there. Well, Yora, the guy in charge there, needs help collecting things with Elexit in them. And here's you looking to be helpful. So, how about you help collect that stuff for him, then accidentally lose it on the way back?
You want me to bring you things with Elex in them?
Well, truth be told, Yora really doesn't like that stuff. And I know people who love it. So, it would be winners all around.
Man, I really don't think I want to do his route. I can keep asking him about the rare items. Holy damn, he's really greedy for like all sorts of technology, I guess.
Any more rare items you're interested in?
You've noticed the Mana Shrine, right? Big building in the middle of Goliath?
Yes.
Well, it just so happens that building contains all the Elex they use to make mana, and mana is magic in whoever's hands hold it. I'm telling you, Elex can make profits appear out of nowhere. All you have to do is make it disappear from under Caldrum's nose.
Anything else you're looking for?
Not right now. If anything comes up, I'll let you know.
Oh, finally. Well, I keep asking you this, jeez.
What's the rarest item you're looking for?
Well, there is one thing, but it's a bit special.
Tell me about it.
Well, if you're sure, once we talk about this, you'll be committed. It's all about trust on this one.
Just tell me.
Well, you see, Ragnar, one of the big bosses here, has something of particular interest to me. A family heirloom. Eric Eisenfaust's sword.
Who is Eric Eisenfaust?
You've got to have heard of him. He was one of the greatest warriors ever to fight for the Berserkers. Eisenfaust is a legend here. Kids worship him. Warriors want to be him. Not Ragnar's either. Who knows how he got the sword, but it wasn't legitimate, trust me. Some say Eisenfaust was the real founder of the Berserkers, that he took Amrek's dreams and made them real. They say that 50 years ago, Eisenfaust destroyed an entire army of the clerics' fighting machines using just this sword. Load of old hooey, of course, but even so, with his name on the sword, it's almost priceless. Almost. I'll give you a reasonably sized stack of Elexit for it.
I wonder if I'll get in trouble if I'll get the sword. You know, I can have the quest for now.
I'll get you Eisenfaust's sword.
Your skills, my needs. What a beautiful business we do together. But be careful, yeah? Ragnar's not gonna want to part with that sword willingly.
I'll get it for you.
Then your reward will be waiting for you.
I'll just have to check if I can actually sneak to steal it, but I don't know. Here's the thing, some of the quests he's giving me might not be giving me good reputation with the Berserkers. Because that's how you join a faction. You need to have a certain amount of reputation in order to be able to join them. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, trade.
What items do you trade?
Trade? No, that would be illegal. No, I don't trade. I run a sort of lottery, one where you pay me for a chance to win the item of your choice.
I have to gamble?
You could say that, but once you offer the right price, the odds are you'll always be a winner. I only have a limited selection. We are in Goliath, and the laws make a lot of items illegal. Well, you know what they say. One man's forbidden is another man's profit. Of course, as a loyal and honest berserker, you won't catch me saying things like that.
Jesus, the way you spin the meaning of trade. Jesus, come on, trade.
I want to make a trade.
Always happy to trade.
Finally. Finally, you're actually trading something. Right, oh, you have no weapons. You're useless to me, dude. But you do have armor. You have a hunter armor. Strength and constitution. Well, I guess I know what I'll be leveling up. Maybe. Oh, Oh, mechanic. Mechanic is more of a cleric item, isn't it? At least they are usually cleric-based. Ooh, they have the thieving pants. And a thieving cap as well. Ooh, classic sunglasses. Temporarily makes living things easier to see. Interesting sunglasses you got there, my friend. Interesting sunglasses. Okay, so constitution and strength. Well, I guess I should start with that then. Ooh, he also has lockpicks, aka picklocks. Now, I believe the merchants have infinite money, right? I don't remember that, so... Yeah, they do. Okay, never mind. Let me check. Where is my menu? Okay, there is my menu.
Technology will get you into trouble here.
You're the one to tell me about technology. Are you kidding me? You're the one who wants to get technology. Okay, so let me get some strength then. I guess I can get it strength and constitution up to 20, and then we'll see from there. It's better to have some melee weapons actually, and then if you can find ranged, then you invest in ranged. There you go. I applied. Now. Ooh! But I can use this as my own weapon, but I don't think I have the right ammo. Yeah, some weapons are intelligence based, some are strength and dexterity based, so gonna check that all the time. Anyway, I'll equip this rusty axe for now. There you go. Now, bye, shifty person, Alric. What do I have here? If I remember... Wait. Oh, there you go. A plant. If I remember correctly, somewhere not far from here, there's another person with a name. I forgot where he is. Maybe that's him over there. Hey there, unknown person. Is that you? Oh, there you go. Ornir.
You're new here, right? You're an incomer? Tell me, what do you think about our laws? Do you think they should be strict, or just used as guidelines?
Oh boy, that's a complicated question, but tell me about the laws first, and then I'll tell you what my answer is.
What laws?
You don't know of our laws? It's time you had an education.
Oh boy. Well, why are you asking me about the laws?
Why are you asking me about laws?
Well, you're not one of us. And it's surprising to me that you don't know of our laws. Listen, can I ask you a favor? As an outsider, you're not bound by our laws. Not as much as a true berserker.
Ah, so we have another lawbreaker in here. Interesting. First tell me, who are you?
Who are you?
My name is Ornir. I'm one of the workers at the pit. We decommission forbidden technology here, making Magalan safer one machine at a time. I came up with that. Not everyone understands what we do here, particularly incomers. But as Amrek said, technology is seduction. The easy path will lay us waste. And so, here we are, removing temptation from the weak-minded.
What help do you need?
I believe I saw someone in the pit. Then he escaped. He's sort of hanging around outside town, down that path near the gate. I think he's an outlaw. I'm only guessing, but I think he must be after the equipment we throw down there into the pit. If it is really one, then he has to disappear.
Are you asking me to kill someone? I'm not quite... I think you're asking the wrong person here. Do you think this lovely guy over here is capable of killing anyone? I mean, most likely he'll just die, even from a simple breeze from a wind. You really need to get your eyes checked, dude. Yeah, sure, why don't you tell the guards?
Why don't you tell the guards?
No, they're... If that's a real outlaw, they couldn't deal with him. They're not top-notch, that's why they're here, not on the front line. No, I wouldn't want to put them in danger, but you look like you can handle yourself.
Again, check your eyes, Ornir, check your eyes.
Why would an outlaw be down there?
Stealing. Stealing, of course. Bastards want nothing else but to make themselves rich. And the pit is where we throw all the bits of technology once they've had the Elex removed. Worthless to us, but an outlaw? Well, they'd try and sell maggots to a corpse, wouldn't they?
So, why don't you take care of it?
Well, I'm not allowed to leave here. I've got to do things. I'm a technical expert. Angram wouldn't want me to endanger myself. I mean, if he was a piece of technology, I'd be there. The Elex would be out. The law would be satisfied, but... Look, Angram's already watching. He hears I've been near an outlaw, I'm dead, or exiled.
What exactly do you want me to do?
Kill him. The outlaw. I'd recommend you do it from a distance. Don't get close. I'm certain he's up to something.
I don't trust you. I feel like you don't... Okay, I feel like I first need to talk to the outlaw to get the facts correct about what's actually happening, because you're being awfully shifty. I mean, if he was just an outlaw, the guards would be able to handle him quite well. But you're being awfully skittish about it. I don't trust you either. Well, sure, I will take care of him, but not the way you expect me to.
I will take care of the outlaw.
Good. Great. Thanks. I saw him by the cliff outside the gate into Goliath. You know, below the pit. You should check around there.
Well, I don't know the pit you're talking about, but I'll find the pit eventually. I do remember certain parts about Goliath, even though it can be confusing at first to navigate. But it's actually pretty straightforward. Let me just repossess the items that are just happen to be here. Especially all these lovely Elexits and plants. I kind of wonder what these crystals are for, actually. Is this like a like for defense or not? I mean, I definitely know this isn't a world heart. Okay, so I don't think there's anything here. Okay, let's go back into the city. We have a bunch of stuff to do. Oh! I remember something. There was supposed to be a person around here. They might be in a house, though. Let me check. Ah, there you go. There, we found Yora, actually.
Hey, what's that you're hiding there?
What are you talking about?
There, on your arm. What is that?
It's an executor. Haven't you seen one before?
I've seen one. I've seen several. It's Elex technology, and that sort of device is forbidden to berserkers here in Goliath. Carrying a piece like that openly on your arm could get you into trouble.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I'll definitely, It's an implant. I cannot cut off my own arm. I'm sorry, dude.
I'm not carrying it. It's an implant.
An implant? Well, that gives you a reason for not removing it. Well, you don't look like an Alb. Too much color in your cheeks, too much shine in your eyes. That and you've not tried to kill me. Still, best you know that should you find any other Elex technology on your travels, you should take it to the pit for disposal.
How do you get anything done without technology?
We haven't rejected technology completely. We have rejected Elex technology. And as you can see around you, we have done fine without it. A clean life. Life as it was before the comet. Life grown from mana. Now, that's a better use for Elex than building devices. So we collect technology, extract the Elex from it, and throw the scrap into the pit.
The pit?
That's where we take all forbidden technology. Once the Elex has been extracted there, it goes to the mana shrine, and the junk left over goes down into the pit. We cure the soil of Elix's poison and use it for healing. You will find our healers on the upper ring. They'll show you how we use its power.
Interesting, interesting.
Why not do this and use technology?
You sound like one of those technophiles, looking forward and not knowing their history. Listen, there are books from the Great Fall that say there were other ways to power machines, but that most of them poisoned the air and the soil. And so, Amrik and the Forefathers decreed that all technology that poisoned our world should be forbidden. And right at the time machines were forsworn, and we started to make Magalan pure again, mana was given to us. Magic is nature's reward for our rejection of technology. And if you have magic, why would you want technology? So the Albs pump Elex into themselves, the clerics feed it to machines, and we transmute it into magic.
Surely technology makes life easier.
Such is temptation. The Albs take Elex, they get stronger, but what have they become?
Victorious. They're beating you.
In the short term. They don't even know what they're fighting for. How can they ever be victorious if they let themselves become machines? They have a love of Elex, a need for it, but as to why, if we knew that, perhaps we could talk with them. But they have retreated into Zakor, only to be seen when they come to kill. And they're changing, becoming less human. While our mana helps us cast magic, it's toxic to the Albs.
But Albs can cast magic.
Yes. Now there is something I don't understand.
Interesting. Well, thank you for the philosophy, although I'm not sure I'm agreeing with it. I mean, everything should really be done in moderation, so don't reject technology, but like, you know, moderate it, I guess.
So if you need Elex, why do you want to get rid of it?
Amrek's paradox. We are told Elex is the center of all ills in the world, and yet it is also the cure. So we collect it, transmute it, and hope we can win the race against those who would use it for destruction. You could help us with that.
So that's what they do with Elex. Okay, so they get mana from Elex. They change it. It's still you'll be dependent on it, I guess. I mean, what will happen if you run out of Elex? No magic, I guess. Maybe. Unless you can recover it by sleeping, then it's a different story, but still.
You want me to collect Elex?
You must have seen that monster made of metal that sits on the horizon? That Alb Converter?
What about it?
The Albs built it to refine Elex here in Edan, but our warriors forced them to abandon it. That machine is a thing abhorrent to nature. But we can make use of it. Well, of the Elex in it. Amrek's paradox. Let's take that horror and make it magic. It won't be an easy task, but I need to get some parts from the converter that have a high Elex concentration in them. Can you do that?
I can attempt this once I get a companion to do all the work for me. Sure.
Why not use Alb technology to get the Elex you need?
And where do we stop on that road? When we are feeding people into that machine like they do? Amrek and the Pilgrim agree. Magic is nature's cure. Technology, its curse. The world hearts will purify Magalan without the need for machines. It's up to us to tidy up the mess that those machines have already made.
Yeah, so that's one of the functions of a converter. They get Elex especially from living organisms, like people. So if we ever visit a converter, you'll probably see people no longer alive, however, drained of Elex, I guess. I mean, they probably, if they were born into a world where Elex is everywhere, I guess maybe it's kind of like, I wouldn't say kind of like radiation, but maybe close. Parts of it still get absorbed through food, water that grows, and stuff like that.
If Elex is so bad, why do you trade using Elexit?
You mean, why not turn it into mana?
It's Elex, isn't it?
Yes, but the concentration in it is just too low to produce mana. Maybe one day we'll manage it, but until then, it's useful. Everyone spends it, so we do too. I'm glad it's the Pilgrim and the Warlord who have to decide all these things. It makes my head hurt.
I don't have any crafting, no. My skill level too low. I know, I'm just a newcomer. What you expect me to have?
So, you won't be confiscating my Alexit?
Oh, we need as much of it as possible to buy the things we need. So please, trade while you're here.
Sure, well, I'll get the parts you want.
I will get you the converter parts you want.
Good. Great. Thank you. Be careful, though. Last guy we sent disappeared. He promised he'd be back quickly. Never seen again.
I swear, I think we heard about this guy in a tavern with the cultivator talking to the tavern owner. I think it might be that guy that we're talking about, someone being sent over to somewhere. Well, we'll get his quest, which is good. Now, I actually want to do one thing. I want to find Duras. I know where he is. He is all the way up there somewhere. And I want to find him because he's actually one of the first companions you can get in this game. If you do his quest. That is.
So, and what is your crime?
What?
I am Warlord Ragnar, patron of this Berserker settlement, while Master Thorold is on pilgrimage. Anyone who commits a crime must answer to me. Emissaries from the other communities also have to speak to me first. So, are you an emissary? Why are you here? Speak.
Okay, so we found Ragnar. Everyone mentioned Ragnar. I don't think I want to tell you that I'm an Alb defector. Oh, I don't... I'm a nobody. Let's just go with that.
I am nobody.
Oh, well. You have guts enough to simply stroll in here. So either you are crazy, damn brave, or simply foolish. So you had better think very carefully about your next answer. Again, what exactly do you want here?
Okay, what do I want here? I want work. I mean, that's one way to get money and stuff, so work.
I'm looking for work.
You can prove yourself by helping the people of Edan. There is more than enough work to go around. So if you want to be tolerated here, you must follow my rules. These rules are very simple. If you harm the Berserker community, you will pay. If you serve the community, you will receive fair compensation for it. I hope we understand one another, because if not, you will have to answer to me. Is that clear?
Crystal clear. Don't worry about it. You're the boss.
You're the boss.
Yes, correct. The quicker you understand that, the better for you. Heed my advice, and you will find the Berserkers to be good hosts. Is there anything else?
Yeah, I'm very curious about your Master Thorold, you know, the head of the Berserkers.
Master Thorold. What kind of man is he?
Thorold is not here at the moment. The warlords are in charge of the day-to-day running, though all owe their allegiance to him, the Pilgrim. He has taken it upon himself to go into retreat, to seek the answers we need for Edan to survive. His knowledge of magic is superior to anyone's. If there is any person capable of solving the problems we face, it is the Pilgrim.
Do you think the Berserkers can stop the Albs from conquering Edan?
The Berserkers raised Edan from wasteland to forest. This is our home, and we will hold it.
I heard you had taken heavy losses.
War takes its toll. The clerics fought us, the outlaws have raided us, and now we must face the Albs. But the Berserkers' roots run deep into the ground here. And we have something to fight for. With magic, with self-belief and hard steel, we have returned as many dead Albs to Zakor as they have left Berserkers dead and dying here. Cormag, Angrim, and myself will see the Berserkers stand firm. Talk to Angrim if you want to know more.
Oh yeah, that name again. It's, the guy who should be helping with the food supplies or something like that. Yeah, we have that quest. Oh boy, well, where can I find this guy?
Where can I find Angrim?
Look for him in the Warriors' Quarter, near the Mana Shrine.
Where is the Warrior Quarter?
That would be near the Mana Shrine. If you wish to find something in Goliad, take your feet out of the door and find someone else to be your tour guide.
Thanks, you're so nice.
How is your war against the Albs going?
Our war? This isn't a war of our choosing. They attacked us. Then they sent a party to construct a converter in the north of Eden. You'll find the metallic ruins of it there. And the soil around that monstrosity holds the bones of the Albs that came with it. Since then, they have raided, rather than try to hold ground in Eden. But who knows where and when they will strike next? Here, or in Tavar, or Ignadon. The war has hurt them, no doubt. Even their own kind has rebelled. There's a group of Alb separatists to the north. They continue their love of Elex machines, but they are fighting their own kind.
Thank you for pointing out where they might be hiding. Since you said it's to the north, I'll make sure to remember that. Where can I get armor like yours? Jax, I think you're way over your head, but sure.
Where can I buy armor like yours?
Ha! You can't simply buy a warlord's armor. You don't even have the rank of a cultivator, let alone that of a warrior. And you want warlord's armor?
Why not?
Slow down, friend. First prove to me that you would be a good cultivator. So, make yourself useful in the city, and we can talk about better armor for you.
Okay, so assimilating foreign property. Jax, you couldn't be even more technical about this, I guess. Okay, yeah, let's assume I'll work for you for now.
Let's assume I help you out.
Yes?
What kind of special tasks would you have for me?
Special tasks? Why would you figure that I need someone who can do more than just the usual?
Because I see what's going on here.
Is it that obvious that we have some problems here in Goliath?
Yeah.
Yes, it's apparent.
I have to admit I underestimated you. At least you're observant. But it also takes guts to confront me. So you really want to help us out?
Yes.
There are many things to be done. Our people are dedicated, but we still have supply shortages. Food, medicine, machine parts, and other equipment. There are too few cultivators in the fields. Speak to the people here, and they can tell you where your skills are best used. Earn their trust, and you may earn mine. And if you're planning to join us, then I will have a very special task for you. A lot of people come to me, looking to join us, to climb the ranks. You look like you have ambition. If you earn my trust, you'll go far here.
You said something about a special job if I want to join you.
Correct. Then listen well. You must have sensed it out there, that things are changing, that something is happening. If we are going to survive and prosper, if we're to stand a chance against the Albs, I need to know what's going on there. That's where you come in. I need information about the other factions. Any information would be useful, but if you could bring me a report from the fort in Tavar, that would be very useful. So, be it the Outlaws, a trip to the Dome City in Abessa, or word from the clerics in Ignadon, I need information. Bring me a report from at least 2 cities.
There's another city we heard, the Dome City. I know exactly where it is, and most likely I'll get there. Eventually.
Why don't you send one of your people?
Sending a berserker might get the other factions worried. Or they simply might not talk to one of us. Or worse, talk, but lie. You, on the other hand, might get some proper answers. Now, I can give this job to someone else if you would prefer. But then you would be passing up the chance to prove yourself. The journey will have dangers, but if you stick to the path, you should reach the other cities alive. So, what will it be? Will you prove yourself? Impress me, and you will earn not just Elexit, but favor, promotion, honor. We don't trust the secrets of our magic to just anyone. If you want such rewards, you need to earn them.
Well, I don't have any support, but sure, let's check it out.
About my support.
Okay, so I can tell on Albric to him about the sword. I don't work for free. Is there anything else that I can do for you?
What do I need to do?
Ask around the city. Help the people here, and they will give a good report of you to the warlord of their clan. Some are overburdened, or are doing things that are not in line with the law. Lend them a hand, and uphold our rules.
And that means...
Don't do anything forbidden by our laws. It is that simple.
So I can, not rather I can, but I should probably find the clan warlords. They might have a quest for certain. Yeah, sure, I don't work for free.
I don't work for free.
Nor should you. A man must know his value.
Then you will pay me?
You will get paid for the tasks you're given.
You could pay more.
A man should know his value. You will get paid, and you should be satisfied with the rewards you're given. No one will cheat you here. But you should not expect charity.
Someone asks, can you get a warlord armor later on? The answer is yes, you can. If you join the Berserkers and you advance the ranks with a faction, yes, you can get the armor, because that's actually who I joined when I was first playing Elex, and I became a warlord. Essentially a warlord. At least I got the same armor as he does. So yeah, you can get the highest armor that most of the time you see. One thing that I think you cannot get is Alb armor. You absolutely cannot get that, I believe. At least I wasn't able to in my game. Or I did, but I don't remember. Oh well, whatever.
Is there anything else that I can do for you?
You seem to take this seriously. That's good. Since I can't pass off my duties onto you, you will have to make yourself useful in another way. The cultivators are constantly bothering me with their requests. That needs to stop. Oh, and Erdor hasn't sent back any reports from the World Heart lately. Find out if he's all right, and if he needs anything. As you can see, there's always something to do here.
Where is the World Heart?
To the south of Goliath, down the path. Chances are he's just busy tending to it. But I don't want to leave that to chance. We cannot afford for anything bad to happen to it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for all the quests that I'll need to complete. Now, Duras, I need to find Duras, my best friend in the world, my only friend in this world. At least at the moment, he's my friend. Where is he?
You should come with me. See something more than Goliath.
With all the wounded there are these days, we can hardly keep up.
That's more of a reason. If we keep doing the same things, this war won't end.
Nothing we can do will end this war.
Someone has to do something. Doing the same thing again and again, it's insane.
But what can be done that the warlords haven't done already?
We can take a risk. Isn't it more important that we win this war rather than how we win it? Come with me. I need someone to watch my back when I go look for some supplies. And I know I can trust you.
I can't leave. Stormson, Caldron is counting on me. And there are so many wounded.
You patch them up. I want to give people a chance to fight back. If I can pull this off, you will have fewer wounded to worry about. Why are people so blind? How can they stare at the same thing as you and yet see something so differently?
You think everyone should think the same way?
No, but if something is so obvious, why can't people see it? We're losing this war. Our enemies can see it, we can see it.
So, why won't anyone do anything about it?
It's not like there isn't a solution out there, a way we can win. But people stick to their old ways and new thinking be damned.
Well, you know, I think the best solution to to winning the war against the elves would be to unite the factions. After all, divide and conquer is a strategy, so... If you're divided, you'll be too busy fighting each other than fighting the elves, so... Yeah, I don't think I can... Yeah, I am so bad with charisma, I cannot even do anything.
If you say so.
There's no point saying unless you're prepared to do. If you stay here, incomer, you'll have to keep your views out there. I think Goliath's walls have narrowed the opinions of everyone who lives here.
Probably. I mean, you find the people who are either neutral with the beliefs or people who are really fanatic with their beliefs, so... That's really everywhere,
I've heard a lot
regardless
about
which
that.
faction you
I'm
join.
not sure I believe it.
We
So,
need
hey,
to
lady.
get some more. Are you in need of medical supplies? It'll take time to prepare them, I'm afraid. With all the fighting, we haven't any stocks left.
Do you help everyone who asks?
It is a healer's duty, especially in these times of war. And it is needed, bitterly, which is what I have heard from everyone we picked up. Terrible. I wish I could offer aid to all those in need, but it seems not even our magic helps us keep up with supplies.
Oh, can you heal my wounds, actually? I think Jax might still be wounded. I haven't checked his health bar.
Can you heal my wounds?
Let me have a look. You don't seem to have any broken bones. Here, I think this will aid you.
Ah, thank you. She gave me a free potion.
Thank you.
We are here to heal. Besides, the more people who can patch themselves up, the less time we'll have to spend picking up the pieces.
You must hear a lot about what's going on.
I don't need to hear. I get to see the results. The magic the Albs are using is so destructive. Somehow they're managing to use pure Elex, and it makes me fear for our warriors.
It's more powerful than Berserker magic?
It's more destructive. With the damage it's causing, I can't believe it isn't tearing the Albs apart too. It must hurt them.
Hurt? Yes. But they're trained to reject emotions and feelings.
Yes. They say Elex makes machines of men, but I have heard there are Albs who have escaped their addiction. I wish I could meet one. Knowing what they feel might help me assist others to overcome their addiction.
Well, Jax just happens to be one of those elves, actually. But yeah, we should know about what happens with Elex withdrawal.
What do you know about Elex withdrawal?
I met an Alb separatist. He was brought in as a prisoner. His external wounds weren't so bad, but internally, emotionally, he was trying to cope with all those withdrawal symptoms, and at the same time he was rediscovering his emotions. All that pain, all that confusion.
What happened to him? Where is he?
He died. It was all just too much. I wish I could have learned more from him. If he could leave, so could others. Maybe that could offer hope to us all.
My god, the guy must be having a serious identity crisis, I guess. Well, Jax seems to be fine for now, but I wonder how long it will last. Okay, so there's a house over here. And I feel
Hey, did you know there were some weapons brought back here to Goliath? Energy weapons taken from the clerics? I'd be interested in getting a look at them, if you know how I could get a chance to do that.
Oh, another person who wants the cleric weapons, Bertram. You never saw me go into this house. You got it? You never saw me. I was never trying to steal anything.
Be careful. You know I could get you exiled for even asking about that.
Yes, of course. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Listen, what I need is some help. Let's be straight. You recently tracked down a pair of cleric weapons, didn't you?
Is that an accusation?
This is a small town with lots of big mouths. There aren't really that many secrets. So, have you given those weapons over to the pit? Or do you still have them? I know some people who would be happy to pay for them. The Berserkers don't want them. The clerics do.
Ah, so you must be pro-cleric type of guy.
Are you some sort of traitor?
Me? No, I'm no traitor. I just know some interested parties who would like to get hold of those weapons. I'm sure they would be grateful for your help. You'd be making some useful friends.
Friends? You mean you're a cleric, or you know someone who is.
That sort of accusation can get someone killed, so don't go shouting that at me. I'm no use to you dead. Besides, you can do with a friend, and the shards they bring.
What will you pay me for them?
Of course. I can offer you Elex if you give them to me. That would only be fair. And should you wish to learn more about technology, I could point you to where answers can be found.
Oh, I haven't decided what I want to do with the weapons. I think I'll keep them for now. Yeah, I think I'll keep them for now, because I want to get a favor with the Berserkers. I'll get the favors with the clerics later. Probably back in their own city.
No, your Elexit isn't worth the risk.
Then superstition wins over reason. A loss for us all. Go, hand them in. A shame. I thought you would be clearer thinking than the others here.
I am, it's all about current location loyalties, I guess. If I were an Ignadon, I would be singing a different tune. You don't know Jax well, do you?
You don't think technology should be forbidden?
Look at the people here. They want to change the world, but they're doing it one handful of soil at a time.
You're staying here although you don't like it. There's something wrong about you. Tell me the truth.
Okay, you seem to have figured it out. Well, it's safer here, behind these walls, than out there with the mutants. Particularly if you don't have an energy weapon. I was traveling in Edan with a comrade to scout for men and material. We found ourselves cornered by some mutants. I was the only one to survive the attack. I ran like there was no tomorrow, and left my weapon behind. I'm glad they found me and brought me to Goliath. Besides, there are things to learn here. The more people I can convince while I am here, the better it is for everyone.
Is there anything else you don't like about Berserkers?
Don't get me wrong, the people here can be fair, they help those around them, and there's the wonder that is Berserker magic. And if you follow their laws, you will find acceptance here, all of which is 1,000 times better than you can expect from the outlaws. The people of Tavar might as well be mutants, the way they turn on everyone and everything. What I don't understand is the hatred for clerics here. The wars of the past are long gone. The enmity should be buried. Certainly the clerics believe differently about technology, but that's no reason to hate them. Is it?
It sounds like you've learned a lot about the clerics.
What about you? Are you going to pledge allegiance to the Berserkers? Run off to the outlaw way of life? Or follow an interest in technology to the clerics?
I know which faction I want to join, but currently, the way I see things, even if, okay, so Jax will definitely have to join a faction to get armor weapons, that's a fact, but the way he sees things, probably he wouldn't want to join anyone because of what happened with the Alps, I guess. AKA his own people turning on him. So I'm gonna say I don't need anyone.
I don't need anyone, or any faction.
An outlaw in the making if I ever heard one. But I'd think again. At some point, you'll need to choose a side.
So, is there anywhere to trade here?
That depends what you want to buy. Traders need to be authorized, and what they can sell is restricted. You'll need to look elsewhere if you want energy weapons, or anything more advanced than a hand-sharpened stick. And whatever you want to buy, you'll need to find the shards to pay. I could offer you some food as a gift.
But...
Well, since you disagreed with me about the cleric's weapons, I'd expect you'd refuse an offer of food, too.
Yeah, thanks.
Tell me more about the clerics.
You know about the comet that struck our planet? Well, back before the impact, Magalan had technology that could take you into space, or to the bottom of the ocean.
So
the clerics want to see that golden age return. We don't want to abandon all the things our people achieved. The clerics think that with Kalan's guidance, technology can sort out this mess of a planet. That it can mean safety and progress for all the free people.
That's it?
Wisdom guide you.
Oh, well, that's it, I guess. Thanks, Bertram. That was, an awkward conversation at someone else's house. Especially a house where I'm not supposed to be at. Anyway, so... Duras. Again. People... I keep sidetracking from Duras. Wait! Is that Duras? Ah, I cannot see your name. Damn it. But I think that's Duras. He usually stands somewhere around here. Yes, that's my man.
So, you decided to stick around. Well, I've been given a job by a warlord Ragnar that I think might suit you. If you want to stay around for longer.
Yeah, sure, I do.
Tell me about the job.
Well, the task I have on offer should profit you, and though it's not the best way to sell our community to you, it should demonstrate that we're open about things here. You see, there was a murder committed just outside Goliath a few months ago. A rather dedicated berserker named Ascor was killed. There's been an investigation, but no definitive answers as to why he was killed. So, Ragnar wants me to follow up and find the murderer.
And what can I do?
Well, I'm having trouble getting answers from people. Maybe an outsider will have more success getting them to open up. Would you talk to the suspects and see what they have to say?
Oh, easy peasy. The easiest mission in my life. Tell me about the victim first, though.
Tell me about the victim.
His name was Ascor. He was a warrior, newly promoted from cultivator. Ragnar had high hopes for him, but Ascor wasn't popular. He went missing around Mana's Eve 3 months ago. No one knew where he'd gone, and it wasn't like he had many shards to up and disappear with. Then one of Ragnar's patrols found Ascor's body rotten up in the forest. It looks like he was stabbed several times with a sword. Whoever did it was strong enough to overcome him, but clumsy. They didn't find anything on Ascor to point to who might be the murderer.
And you think I can find the killer?
You're a stranger here. That means you might see things I won't.
What kind of logic is that?
To be honest, I think this is a dead-end job. But Ragnar, against all the evidence, seems to think it was a berserker that killed Ascor, and he wants answers. Me, I think it's a wild goose chase. None of Ragnar's questioning has thrown up any proof a berserker was involved in this, so chances are it was an Alb, an outlaw, or a reaver. But if a warlord has an itch to scratch, then that means we have to go and scratch it. So, let's cross all these suspects off the list and give them some closure.
Is this why you brought me to Goliath? To do your dirty work?
I brought you to Goliath to give you a chance. And this is a way to earn it by getting a warlord on your side.
You know, again, one thing why you guys should still accept technology just in moderation is because of forensic science. That would have solved a lot of problems, especially in investigative work for you. So, why does he think a berserker did it?
Does Ragnar think a berserker murdered Ascor?
Ascor was killed with a sword, and there aren't too many people who use swords outside of Idan. But if Ragnar's right, then there must be someone who was outside the walls at the time of the crime. So, Ragnar drew up a list of 5 suspects. No idea why these 5 exactly, but Ragnar will have his reasons.
Do you think we make a good team, Duras?
Do you think we make a good team, Duras?
We're a team. I'm ready if you are.
Okay. So, just a heads up. In my game, I turned off the notifications that say, oh, you know, you made this decision, there will be consequences, and stuff like that. And apparently that also turns off the companion's affinity towards you, so the only way to find out is to ask them, actually. what their affinity is. And to be honest, I find it way more interesting that way because I don't like the game telling me, oh, there's gonna be consequences for your decision. I mean, what do you expect? You choose to do something. You expect there to be no consequences? Come on, that's logic. That's reason. Anyway, I'll find your murderer.
I'll find the murderer.
Ragnar wants answers. He seems determined to find out what happened. Myself, I don't know if we'll ever know what happened. But if we can eliminate these 5 suspects, he might let this go. And who knows? Maybe one of them did do it, and you'll get the proof.
Will the suspects talk to me?
Tell them you're investigating on Ragnar's orders. They'll answer your questions. Let me know if you need help. Remember, my sword belongs to you.
So I can recruit you. Oh, please tell me I can. Oh, I don't see the option though. I really want to though, because he'll be the first companion I can drag around with me all over the place.
Who are the suspects?
A group of people who were out there in the forest at the time of the murder. First on the list is Baron. He's a guard. Well, he's supposed to be a guard. As far as I know, he doesn't have an alibi. But I think the only real reason he's on the list is because he knew Ascor when he was younger. Then there's Thorgal. He's in charge of a world heart in Abessa. I have no idea why Ragnar would put him on the list. Maybe just to be complete. Third is Garen, a hunter. He was reliable, but he seems to have lost heart in himself. There's something troubling him. Last are Irdor and Rock. Rock I can't get a handle on. There's something he's not happy about. Irdor is still wet behind the ears. Bit of a whiner, but seems to care about his job. They were all outside Goliath at the time of the murder.
What do you want me to ask them?
Where they were 3 months ago around Mana's Eve when the crime was committed. What they thought of Ascor. I doubt you'll get a confession. I doubt any of them did it, but you'll get a sense of the men, and then you can report back to me so we can close the case.
Where can I find them?
They're all still out there. Track them down, then report back to me when you've discovered something.
Oh no, I cannot take you with me. Ah, so I have to take you only after I talk to them. Damn it. That means I'll have to get a different companion. Actually, the other easiest companion you can get is... If you can get to the city, which is the domed city in Abessa, and there's a companion, I forgot where he's exactly located. I think somewhere on this road over here. I think it might be this little speck. I remember he was in some kind of a house that was like not on a field, but something similar to it. Yeah, but anyway, guys, so we're actually neared our stream session. It's 5:41 on my end. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. This is actually my first stream ever, and I mostly do videos on YouTube. Currently, I have a Let's Play of Gothic 2 still ongoing. Oh yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm really happy that you enjoyed it. I also have a finished Let's Play of Gothic 1. Those two games are made by the same developer as this game, as Elex. The developer is Pirahna Bytes. And to be honest, Gothic 1 and Gothic 2 are the best games that I've ever played, ever. At least it's one of those games that I keep returning to and playing it maybe like once a year or like once every 2 years. It's a pretty long game, so you gotta pace yourself. And it has survived the test of time in terms of role-playing games anyway. But I don't know if it's gonna be your cup of tea. Every person's different. But anyway, thank you again. And if you want to check out the videos, you can check out on my YouTube. I post on Reddit notices when I do streaming, since I don't know how frequently I'll be doing Elex. So I'll definitely put a notice on when I'll be doing streaming. I might do another one next week. Who knows? Just don't know which day it's gonna be. Anyway, thank you guys. I'll see you later. Bye bye.